in the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go in Week 11. The return starts at the 18, and this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
From the 33 on 2nd down. His first throw is an interception. And the Texans take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script. I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turns into a nice game.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Stroud now on 3rd. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Giants have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
It is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Throw left side, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
1st down from the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Now a give. It's Brown headed right. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And defenders continue to swarm over to get him at the line. They don't go anywhere, and now it's 3rd and goal from the 3. Throwing now from the gun. Ooh, that looked like a pick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back, but now they've got 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here.
And they fake it. Oh, boy, it's intercepted on the fake. Brock, we all know the danger of passing it on a fake. There's a heightened chance for an interception, and in turn, a pick six.
And when you see this happen, it normally comes down to one or two things here, okay? Either the defense wasn't fooled at all and had guys ready in coverage, or that throw simply wasn't good enough. It gave him a chance to take it the other way. That was a very risky call.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to the air, following the pick six. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Neighbors with a catch. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. To the air now on 1st and 10. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. They are now set for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one's complete, right side. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's 1st and 15. They go play action here. He's got it near the 10. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Working inside the red zone. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Malik Neighbors with the touchdown. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Giants tie this game 7-7. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Finds a man right side. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
On the quick, right?
Shotgun now, 1st round. Connects with Wiley. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Here we go.
So that connection for a 1st will bring us to the end of the 1st. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at 1st down here. Blown back, it's the handoff. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
19 Texans. Alert the high, alert the high. Hey, south, south, south. Good.
Stroud from the pistol. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Buggy. Why, Tony? Good.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Taking his shot deep down the field and go. Oh, it's an interception. And the Giants take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down. From the gun, a give to Brown. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line. Third and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Here's Brown again. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down. Throwing from the gun. He's got it on the slant. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Read option, keeping to the right. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. 2nd and goal coming up from the 7. They're throwing it. And that's a New York touchdown. Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Oh, Eric.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Working quickly here. First down, Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Dump off caught by his back. He has room past the 25. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Go.
At the Giants' 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Here we go.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's brought down for a loss. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And he takes this down close, up to the 3. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So now, here's 3rd and goal.
On the quick, right?
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Oh, they'll try and run it in. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Brown on the inside give. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Now it's Stroud. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Caught quickly on the slant. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
Hey, uno more. Oh, hey.
They'll throw it again. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. This one misses the tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Oh, hey. 11. Hey, uno.
Throwing is Stroud. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker. That's a first down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Brings it in at the 12. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And it'll be Giants football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the ground, Brown. And they'll wrap him up after a short carry at the 24. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. He's got it on the bootleg. Looking right, and he finds him. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Now it's Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First down, ball at the 36. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. This is complete to Neighbors. And he'll get it up to the 44.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms, but it slips through. 2nd down coming up. Still sticking with the passing game. Fits it through the middle. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants push their lead further to start the half. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Giants double their lead to 14. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Return's looking good so far. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Shotgun now, first round. That one's complete, right side. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 40 on 2nd down. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it sets up a Houston first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Stroud from the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Why Tony? 19 Texans.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Brown. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9. He's going to throw this one. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him at the 38. Play action on 1st down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down. Tight end going in motion here. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. Dropping back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Return coming from the 6. He's racing past midfield. And he had everyone thinking 6 before they finally get to him and stop that return.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
24, Texans 7.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try and punch it in. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Dumped off to his running back.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You felt it the second this play bounced toward the outside, this defense responded. They pounced. That was their chance to get to him before he could get the couple inches he needed for a 1st down.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. On is Moody for the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. And the Giants' hands team secures the football. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's a throw. On the slant, complete to Johnson. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a pickup of 11. And the Giants will have a 1st down. He'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. A gain of 27 yards there. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Throwing it again here. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Neighbors with a catch. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Giants take a 3-possession lead.
31, Texans 14.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
From the gun, Stroud. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Here we go.
Stroud. Pass complete to Wiley. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. To the air, Stroud. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
On the move, looking deep. He's got it inside the 25. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Oh, right.
From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
Oh, right.
Here's Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Here's Stroud now. Dump off caught by his back. Breaks the tackle, still going. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Desperation time here on 4th. Chased out to his right. Throw caught by his running back. And he drives this forward to the 6. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Back to throw, Stroud. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. And he's brought down for a loss.
Yeah, 2 things come into play when you get to these goal-to-go situations, Kate. I always love mixing cadence. I know it can be dangerous because you can give up 5 yards, but also if you're aggressive with it, you can get a free down, but it gets your guys excited to get off the football and get that surge, well, that group offensively did not get on that one.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. And he's over the line and in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the Texans cut the lead down to 10. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Giants' hands team secures the football.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Brown on the carry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They'll run again with Brown. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing from the gun. He gets a lot behind one. Deep downfield. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball. Incomplete. The Giants are set to punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And he sends this one straight up. He's trying to stick him deep. And the fair catch made here at the 15. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be Texans football. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing is Stroud. Finds him on the slant. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Connecting on the slant. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
11.
3 yards to
Here we
go.
go.
To throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. A bit of desperation. He's got it deep downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. So they take the field goal right there, Kate. That's the right play. I think you've got to make that decision, especially with no timeouts left. But now comes the critical kick. I think an onside kick is coming right here.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And they're able to